Hey there, YouTube. How you doing? We're pushing on with we're on our way to the Dawnia system. The Doomsday device. So we've got a war going on with the clean dogs. It will take a little while. Takes a while to make it through sector space, which is fun. Pretty nice looking ship so far. There we go. There we go. We begin our mission. Cleons are working on a doomsday device. We're going to stop them.
We're counting on you.
She's here to help us with the mission. We've got to disable these Cleon ships and board them. Extra power to the shields. Got a Targ, a battle cruiser.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
Yeah. Alright, we disabled that one. Double photon coming up in 3 seconds. Bam! Haha! Yeah!
Whatever you need, sir.
Oversee the boarding party to the ship that we just disabled. No problem. Looks like we can take this.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Oh.
Target's shields have failed. Target's shields have failed.
One more, and this whole thing is disabled. We still got to board the Targ, but he ain't going nowhere.
Target's shields have failed.
Double. There we go. That thing's just done. Alright, let's approach the Targ. Look at that. I'm sorry, that's pretty cool to me. Look at that. We disabled her good. Alright, let's board this baby.
How can I help you?
Skeleton crew.
Your orders, sir.
Gonna use the turbo lift to go to the main bridge. Look, a Cleon turbo lift. There's the captain. Look, here's his
Whatever
quarters.
you need, sir.
The bridge and the rest of the ship are secure, and the remaining Cleons have been transported to the brig. We're going to check in the ready room, the captain's room, basically, and get some info, see what was going on here. Look at that. That's pretty cool. A batleth. Oh, let me pick that up. Oh, that sucks. That would have been cool. We'll have to buy one of those.
Captain's personal log. I have been betrayed by my first officer, a man I considered my friend, Kavok. Why? He and a group of traitors tried to take the ship. Kavok is the only survivor. There is also evidence that Kavok sent a coded message to Federation space. I do not understand why a warrior I have trusted with my life would do this. He tried to explain, but I do not need to listen to the words of a traitor. Let him rot in the brig. Ambassador Bavat has ordered me to bring him to the Imaga system for questioning. Kavok will die screaming. It is not an honorable death, but it is the one Kavok deserves.
Yeah. So there's somebody locked up in here. To the brig. A Cleon brig. Oh, look at the force field. That's actually pretty cool. There he is. Well, you're free. Oh, no, he's not. He's still locked up. Where's the comm panel? Right here. Let me out and he'll talk. Kavalk. Much better. Shall we talk now?
You are my enemy, but today you are my only hope. I will redeem my honor.
Alright, why were you here?
I was once the first officer of this ship. I served the House of Bavat loyally and well, and fought by my captain's side in battle. I thought I was living an honorable life, and then I learned what Ambassador Bavat's plans for the war were. I could not let Bavat do such a horrific thing. To unleash such a weapon upon the galaxy for his own ends is the act of a coward, not a warrior. I gathered a small group of officers who thought as I did. Our plan was to take over the ship and fly it to the Imaga system. There, we would either stop this doomsday before it occurred, or die in battle. I tried to take this ship. I failed. Now I am dishonored, and I must redeem myself or die.
So? There we go, now I can hear myself.
Do you have more questions?
Okay, why did you contact Starfleet?
When my plan to take the Targ was discovered, I knew I had to act quickly. Bavat has much more than the experimental weapons from the base in the Briar Patch. He has a planet killer, a ship of such destructive power that nothing can stand against it. He intends to use this doomsday machine to attack Federation worlds.
Well, that's not cool. Dang, so he's got a planet killer like a Death Star.
I find myself in
He's got a Death Star.
place. To regain my honor, I must join forces with my enemy. I sent a coded message to the Sol system and hoped that the right person would hear it.
Well, the right person heard it. 'Cause that's me. Ha ha. There we go. The monitor on this mic is way
Do you
better,
have
so I
more
can actually
questions?
hear if I'm being loud or not. Alright. Why do you think Bvat is doing this?
Bvat is obsessed with conflict. He believes that the Klingon Empire will stagnate and fall into degeneration and ruin unless they have enemies to fight. Without war, Bvat believes that we will destroy ourselves.
Well, some Klingons believe you guys can't live without that war, so it kind of makes sense. But at least you're a good one.
Bvat found the planet killer, and he ordered his scientists to learn how to control it. Now, he plans to attack and destroy one of your worlds. The Ambassador knows the Federation wants peace, but if there was an attack where billions died, would something so heinous make you want revenge? If he succeeds, the war between our peoples will be endless, and Bvat will have won. Do you have more questions? It is a ship with no crew. Its hull is solid neutronium. It fires beams of pure anti-protons and fuels itself with the hulks of destroyed planets. Weapons are useless against it. The planet killer is ancient. I have heard stories that your Starfleet defeated a device similar to this long ago. I hope that you will be able to defeat this one as well.
Well, we'll take it
Do
on.
you have more questions?
How to get knowledge of the future?
So he claims. I was once one of Bvat's most valued officers, and he told me much of his plans. Bvat said that centuries ago, there was a temporal Cold War. Factions from the future manipulated people in their past like pieces in a Klinjar game, each trying to change history for their own ends.
Whoa.
Agents from one of these future factions, the Nakul, came to the Klingon Empire in the 22nd century. They tried to gain my people's loyalty by revealing much of what was to come. My ancestors listened and recorded all that they were told. Then they spat in the Nakul's faces and sent them back to their own time empty-handed. Even then, we would never be willing slaves. Since then, the knowledge that the Nakul offered in trade for servitude has been preserved by a small cabal of Klingons. This organization ruled from the shadows, using what they knew, what was forecast, to guide the future of the Empire. Bvat is the last. He has no sons, and trusts no one. When he dies, all that came from the Nakul dies with him. Do you have more questions?
How were you going to stop this?
Bvat had a plan to stop the Doomsday Machine if he ever lost control. This ship is equipped with Hak-Peng torpedoes. They have a greater yield than any weapon currently used by the Empire or your Federation.
Wow.
The planet killer is hidden in the Imaga system now. My plan was to fly to the system, disable Bvat's control over it, and then use the weapons on this ship to destroy it. Do you have more questions?
What? Why can't we just send a fleet?
Bavat's forces have total control over the Imaga system. To keep any ships but those loyal to him away, Bavat has installed a series of generators that maintain an energy drain, much like the Breen weapon that disabled ships during the Dominion War. Bavat's ships have been modified to withstand this drain. Any others that approach the system will be helpless. Do you have more questions?
I got a lot of questions, dude. Well, actually, here's the last one. What should we do now?
Help me. Repair this ship and we will fly it to Imaga together. Then we can disable the energy drain so your fleet can enter. With your help, we can destroy the Doomsday Machine and end the threat to your Federation.
How can I help you?
She's receiving information from Space Dock. They've got a Doomsday Whip. I hope they don't want to blow up Earth. Return to the bridge. Whoa. The bridge. Talk to fuck. I really wish we could have picked up some of these weapons. That's the situation.
Do what
here,
you think
orders.
is best. It's risky, but Kvalk may be our best chance to stop Bavat and this planet killer. I'm notifying all available ships to change course for Imaga. Once the energy drain is taken care of, they'll move in to support you. I don't need to tell you how important it is to stop the Doomsday Machine before Bavat can use it to attack populated worlds. Millions of people are relying on you to save them. I know you can do it. Good luck.
Sweet.
Yes, Captain. Understood. I'll join you shortly.
All systems are ready to go. Alright, let's head out.
I'm monitoring communications from the planet. They're not calling for ships, so either they haven't noticed us, or they think we're supposed to be here. We're safe for now, but that could change. We need to scan one of the generators maintaining the energy drain to get all the information I need to finish a new command program. Be careful. Bavat trusts no one, not even his own men. He may have defenses in this system even I don't know about.
Cloak. Let's just check it. Alright, scan the generator. Whoa! There it is. Dang, I almost ran into it. Alright, now we're gonna cloak. Something attacked us.
Bavat must have upgraded the security. Scanning the generators now. I have the data. We will need to load the control program into all 3 generators. After that, we can change the command codes from a terminal on the planet's surface.
Alright, well. Wow. Shit. There they are. probably going to be some Cleons here. Yep. Alright, we're going to head back to the command thing.
The generators are under our control now, but your ships won't be safe until we lock Bavat and his forces out of the command consoles. I've equipped your away team with holo projectors, and they're ready for the mission. And Captain, remember that you're a Klingon now. Try not to look too out of place.
Hey, Utopa. Mevyap. Mevyap. Hey, we're Cleons. How do I look, buddy?
The objective here is simple. Find a control console and change the command codes. Then Bavat won't be able to stop us from shutting down the energy drain. There are two consoles. The Alpha console is staffed by an officer who might be willing to negotiate. The Beta console, let's just say that Commander Talk prefers fighting to talking. The soldiers here shouldn't challenge you, but be careful of the TARs. The holo emitters won't fool them. I have another task to complete. Meet me back here when you are done with the command codes.
Tomaktova. Hoopla. Oh. Oh, that sucks. One of the episodes of Deep Space Nine, Captain Sisko goes back to the past. And, it faces racism. Like, he's a black guy, an African American, and he's going from the Deep Space Nine to like the 60s, and he sees somebody get shot, and it's another African American, and he did it because of the guy was just breaking into a car with a crowbar. Another non-lethal situation. I hate that, man. We need to get rid of the taser. The taser is ridiculous. All you gotta have on is a real big coat, or be high on some drug that you didn't think was gonna be as bad as it is. It doesn't mean you should deserve to get shot. Is it ridiculous to be rolling around in the 7-Eleven parking lot? Yes. But human beings make mistakes, man. Big ones. But just because they come running at you, flailing their arms in a crazy way, doesn't mean they gotta get shot. Black, white, Chinese, whatever, man. Don't stop shooting people. Fucking use your billy club. Give them a beating. When I was in Iraq, like an M16 isn't just a gun. It's a fucking, it's a blunt weapon. And I tell you what, there wasn't, after enough training, the person without an M16, no weapon, and you've got that, people aren't really that scary anymore. So I don't know why so many people get shot when you got a billy club. Fuck the taser, use the billy club. I'm pretty sure every single one of those people that took a fatal shooting would have rather taken a beating with a stick. The billy club is enough to knock somebody unconscious. I'd rather take a concussion, wouldn't you? 100% I'd rather take a concussion than a bullet to the brain. 6 to 7 bullets to the body. 16 bullets to the body. They shouldn't even be allowed to have those fucking handguns. Do they get shot? Yes, unfortunately. Not in the numbers that we do. It's usually like 7 or 8 guns versus 1, maybe sharp object. Why don't they just pull out 2? He had a pair of scissors. So, they were sharp objects. So, I was in fear of my life. Then you should probably get a different job. Like, how many of there were you? And you were all in fear of your life? Pussies. Hello, we're just fellow Cleons running around. Nothing to see here. Tarks. I'm going to, just coming to look over here. How's, just curious, baby. Get back! Yeah, we got a new weapon too. Alright, everybody form up. There we go. I love how you get to use this as like a squad. This is our squad. Look, they're all using their stuff to power up. They got snacks. Let's make sure they've got some more. She's got quite a bit of stuff. Human being. Aww. I should have a new weapon. Should try that bad boy out. Alright, we're all squadded up, ready to go. Created it in my mind. Whoa. Damn. Whoa. Shit, we got called out. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere you begging for me.
Captain, I've been monitoring your progress from the ship. You are very close to one of the control consoles. There are Klingons where you need to go. You will either need to convince them to leave their post, or find other means of getting access.
Well, we'll try.
The Empire will prevail!
Hoopla! Out of my way.
Death to the enemies of the Empire!
Enemy target on center. Shield losing tower.
I see your mission was successful. Excellent. Mine was as well. I have smashed the device that Bhavat used to control his doomsday machine. The planet killer is now as dangerous to him and his ships as it is to anyone else. You cannot control the storm, Captain. If you try, it will consume you. Meet me back at the ship. There is still more to do before this dark day ends and my honor is restored.
All right. Wow, isn't that cool? Look, Kavalk is yelling at Bavat. Bavat!
You? You stumbled into my trap in the briar patch like a blind Grisnar cat. And here you are again, luring Starfleet ships to my testing grounds. The Doomsday Machine will destroy them. It will create glorious, endless war and strife. And it is all possible because of you.
No! I will not allow you to dishonor the Empire with your thirst for blood. We face our enemies as warriors, Bavat. We do not massacre innocents with machines of death.
There are no innocents. There are only the strong and the weak.
Are you strong enough to fight your own weapon? I have destroyed the device controlling the Planet Killer. No one is safe.
This isn't over. Warriors, attack! Joel, Ichu!
Enemy target locked in. Personal shield losing power.
Yeah.
Captain, Klingon comm traffic just spiked. Bavat's forces have lost control of the Doomsday Machine, and they are scrambling all available ships to try to stop it. I've been in contact with Commander Burgess. Now that the energy drain won't affect our ships, the Starfleet task force is inbound. We need to get back into space as soon as possible.
Well, I'm coming back to the ship then.
I see it. Bavat's Planet Killer is here. Maybe it has a weakness that we haven't found yet. We need to run a scan. Go to the navigation beacon. That should be close enough for the scan, but far enough away to keep us safe until help arrives.
Excuse me. Doomsday device. That must be it right there. Whoa. It's like a dragon's tooth. Oh, wow. That's the planet it wants to blow up. Damage
Structural
report.
integrity holding, sir. We're shook up, but we'll be okay. Captain, there's an unauthorized shuttle launch.
Oh, what?
It's Kavok. Hail coming in, sir. I'll put it on the main screen.
Stay where you are, Captain. I'll handle this.
Kavok, turn that shuttle around. You'll be killed.
My life is of no consequence, but my honor. No, I must do this. Destroying this abomination is the only way to redeem myself. Farewell, Captain. Koi
Kupla.
teles puk blood, koi puk be pu, yakbo makbo jeshu gui, se machu me mashu manag makbo chu, nipe in my shak wo go. Valva hefej nensho kinstak Vahumati kupare mashutak kumane mashuta Ma'o.
I'm reading significant damage to the Doomsday Machine, sir. But it's still active.
Damn.
Captain, we still have the Harpang torpedoes. They might be enough to finish the job. The machine's hull is solid neutronium, so targeting it won't help. We'll need to fly in front of the Doomsday Machine and launch the torpedoes down that thing's throat. The fleet will be here to help distract it, but we need to be careful. If we're in front of it when it fires its anti-proton beam, we won't fare any better than that moon did.
Fire torpedoes into the mall! Giving me extra power to the maneuvering. Wait, I think it's gonna fire, right? We're gonna have to move out of the way of the next one of those. I know. Who got it?
Captain, Commander Burgess is patching a subspace signal through to us. The message is from Kronos, sir. Routing it to the main view screen now.
Kronos? That's a Cleon homeworld. Let's see it.
Captain, my name is Kamen. While the Empire realizes that you played a vital role in defeating a threat to both our worlds, I am afraid I must insist that you return the ship you stole immediately. I would not want to have to escalate this into something that we will both regret. The battle is over. We do not need to begin another.
Oh, you can have your ship back, yeah.
It might be best to do what he asks, Captain. The fleet's in no condition for a prolonged fight, sir.
I got my own ship.
And honestly, there's not much about the bird of prey specifications that Starfleet intelligence doesn't know already. We did what we came here to do. Let the Klingons have their little victory, and the fleet can take you and your crew back to your ship.
All right, Lieutenant, thank you.
The important thing is that the Doomsday Machine was destroyed. I'm sure Commander Burgess will want to congratulate you for a job well done.
Shh, did I not grab that? Oops. Oh, my prize is still there. Look, no more planet. And my prize is gone.
Kvolk's loss is unfortunate, but he did what he believed he had to do. In the end, he died with honor. Fortunately, you were able to destroy the Doomsday device and end the threat of Bavat's weapons programs. We probably haven't seen the last of him, but at least now he's disarmed. At least as much as any Klingon, that is. And don't worry about having to return the IKS Targ to the Klingons. I don't believe that there's much about that class of bird of prey that Starfleet intelligence doesn't already know. If getting the ship back lets the Klingons think they won a small victory, I don't mind, and you shouldn't either. There are very few captains who can say they faced a threat like you did today and lived to tell the tale. Impressive work.
What was impressive was that cutscene. That was cool. That was cool. That's sweet.
Target shields have failed.
Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. Join a task force for their operation against elements of the Romulan Imperial Navy. Whoa. The Klingon War.
We have a large number of operations going on in various parts of the galaxy, and we're constantly in need of ships and crew to work at these joint efforts. We've learned of a remote system where elements of the old Romulan Star Empire are trying to take over an asteroid mining facility. Nobody wants to see that happen, so there's a joint operation underway to stop them. Sign on to the task force operation for the Romulan Imperial minefield and see if you can lend a hand.
Looks like there was a fight here recently. I'm not picking up any House Mokai ships on the sensors, though. If they're here, they're under cloak.
Good to see you. Admiral Cabret, at your service. As you can see, we're dealing with an unexpected breakout of hostilities here. We came here to determine the status of a rather unusual variety of spore. As we were getting our bearings, a Ferengi marauder dropped out of cloak and unleashed hell.
A Ferengi ship
Afraid
with a...
so. Fortunately, the Carter and Shurgat were able to respond before the Ferengi finished us off. Once they arrived, the Daemon pursued the better part of Valor and went back under cloak. Now that you're here, I believe the Ferengi will cut and run, assuming they're still out there hiding.
Sorry to interrupt, but I'm reading low-level radiation coming from a nearby asteroid. I think your Ferengi is out there harvesting spores, Admiral.
Take the Carter and Shurgat with you. The Ferengi will think twice about attacking a group of ships, and you might be able to put an end to all this without firing a shot.
The Carter is ready to assist you.
Lead the way. The Shurgat will follow. Reading a single Ferengi vessel, Marauder class. They've decloaked.
I thought you said they wouldn't attack us.
I thought I made myself clear to that woolly-faced Starfleet Admiral. This salvage is mine and mine alone. Now run along before I'm forced to damage that pretty ship and take it as a prize. That's what you get for doing your own thinking, friend. Allow me to show you the error of your ways. Leave enough of their ships for salvage. I'll be under cloak.
And now the Nausicaans are here. Beginning to think we might be cursed.
This fight might even be interesting. For a few seconds, anyway.
We'll see. Yeah.
Well, there's good news and bad news. Which would you like to hear first? Well, there's good news and bad news. Which would you like to hear first? Bad news, the Ferengi managed to harvest a spore colony from the asteroid before we arrived. He's got more than enough to make our lives difficult if he sells to Ja'ula. The Ferengi ship just dropped out of Cloak, and by the look of things, they're suffering a full propulsion system breakdown. No impulse, no warp, thrusters only. So, how do you feel about taking those spores off their hands?
Let's make it happen.
Before you start, let me remind you that I have what you want, and it's one button press away from disintegration. My ship might be a mess, but my personal phaser works just fine. You beamed out my spores! Not one, not some, but all my spores! I'm ruined! Oh, I don't suppose you're interested in a very promising business opportunity on Ryza? Beachfront property?
We've got company, angry company. They're targeting us and the Ferengi.
You treacherous! This deal gets worse by the minute! Of some people. Do they not know the 16th rule of acquisition? A deal is a deal! Ah, but you're not a barbarian like those... Never mind. You've got class, I can tell.
Yeah, thanks, but you're still under arrest.
Now, don't be so hasty, my classy, well-armed friend. Before you haul me off, let me tempt you with a one-of-a-kind offer. That Ryzian timeshare I mentioned earlier, plus a full barrel of Tranya. 2386 vintage. That's easily worth my weight in latinum.
No.
for the real sort of careless?
The Birmingham is ready for action, and not a moment too soon. It looks like Madron's treacherous friends are coming back for a rematch.
Good.
I can honestly say I had nothing to do with these ships coming to kill us. They're doing it all on their own. You aren't going to let them kill me, are you? I'm helpless. You have to protect me.
All right.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shield has failed.
They're down to a few ships. Keep up the pressure.
Target shield has failed.
Yeah, I did it. Triple skill points. Whoa.
Well.
Oops.
Well fought indeed. They'll think twice about coming after us again. I'll let Alliance Command know what happened here today. If Jaula or any of Modron's friends try to harvest the spores in this system, we'll make sure they have a nice welcoming party waiting for them. Modron's on his way to a Federation holding facility. We will make sure he faces justice for what he's done here today. Rest assured. Your work is done here. We'll take care of the wrap-up. Cabret, out. Well fought. Modron's on his way.
Alright, I'll be back later. Today, I'm gonna go get some breakfast, lunch, or something to eat.